Customer care has always been one of the most neglected aspects of our startup businesses here in Uganda. And as a result, you know what has been happening? As a result, many of those businesses, the startups I'm talking about, have not lived to see their first anniversary. I'm Godfrey Kasozi, and today we are continuing with customer care as a key aspect of our businesses. We shall continue immediately giving the flow from the previous videos. Let me start today with facial expressions of our staff in these startup businesses of ours. Miserable faces. Giving a miserable face to a customer is really a very, very, very downside of your customer service. Because as you give the expression, the customer is looking at you. And if that expression is miserable, the customer will think he is becoming a burden to you. So that is why we are told to give a smile. And even if you don't have a natural smile on your face, please put on an enthusiastic face. That is enough, because some people say, you know, I cannot smile, but put on an enthusiastic face. A face like, do you know what a breastfeeding kid looks like? An enthusiastic face, which shows your customer that you are happy to see him. Show the customer that you are glad to see them. Don't show the customer that they are a burden. They have come to give you more hassles, so that when they feel at home, when they see that you are glad to see them and they are not a burden, then they will come back. They will look forward to come and give you business, to come and consume your service, to come and buy your product. A customer is our boss. But do you know what happens in some of the businesses? Some of the workers put there a scenario that almost mimics the opposite, as if the staff is the boss of the customer. I have a sector which I will talk about where this is very common. I'm sorry, the banking sector in some commercial banks. The tellers appear as if they are the bosses of the customers. They even try to boss them around. Semberayo, please, what are you saying? So you see the customer, who is supposed to be the boss, trying to be humble. And you remember, they speak from the glasses. So when you say pardon, some of them literally almost back at you. Oh my God, that is unheard of in some places, in some even developed countries. But in the banking sector, it is very common in some commercial banks here. So, as I said, I will always sing it as a chorus, that manipulation is high on the agenda of very many staff in very many of our businesses. Hiking prices, can you imagine? You go to a boutique, you ask for a price of a trouser or a shoe, the first thing the staff will do is to hike the price so much. And yet the owner of the boutique can never do that. The owner of the boutique wants to give you an impression that the prices are affordable. But because the staff wants to make a difference, a trouser that is around 40,000, he will first tell you 70,000 shillings. That already, some customers will even walk away at that point. So please, hiking prices, okubala omufuulo, I talked about that in especially bars. and the like. Now, I have dwelt so much on the person-to-person customer care aspects, how you interact with the customer. When you are done with that, when you have mastered that, then you can go into other customer care aspects that are not person-to-person. Make your shop clean. By shop, I mean it could be a restaurant, it could be a bar, it could be the normal shop. Make it clean, make it beautiful, use a designer to make it look so nice. Now, those are the others. Some people tend to spend so much on those and forget the human, man-to-man interaction. Even if you over-beautify your place, even if it looks so hygienic, but the human-to-human interactions are a turn-off, people will not come back. So I think we are almost done. That is almost good enough as we talk about the customer care. Next time, I think we can go to other aspects of it, especially problem solving. If I see that my staff have all these symptoms that have been talked about, what do I do to bring them in line? We shall get to that, I think, in the next videos. So I think today that does it for today. Watch the videos, that is, because we have several. We are now we want to reach the milestone of 20. Watch, share, and subscribe to the channel. As we part, as we go away today, as usual, it has been our style that we have to go away with something light, not necessarily connected to the topic. Today, I have a quote. We see a lot of quotes, and people quoted. Some are scientists, some are politicians, all sorts of experts. A few days ago, I came across a quote, and you know, with a quote, usually the names are given. The person who made that statement, the names are given. A few days ago, I came across a quote that has been attributed to a lady called Doreen Nyanjura. The quote says, and let me quote it, that KCCA, that is Kampala City Council Authority, the quote says that KCCA is not an island. That don't expect a failing country to have a functional KCCA. That is the quote. It is not my words. I have brought it, and I want you viewers to reflect on it. Go and sleep over it and see whether it is a valid statement. Are these KCCA people trying to scapegoat, or does the lady have a point? I repeat it one last time. Quote, KCCA is not an island. Don't expect a failing country to have a functional KCCA. We end it at that. We meet in the next episode. Have a great day, and bye-bye.